Sex. Okay, I said it. It's a word that, well, it's almost become taboo in a lot of Christian circles, mostly because we don't understand what's appropriate and what isn't anymore. And these days, there's so many opinions on, that subject. So much so that some people have taken a very, well, puritanical point of view and said any kind of sex isn't good. The Shakers were some of those. They were kind of an offshoot of the Quakers many years ago. And they got to the place where they didn't believe in sexual intercourse. And, well, they aren't around anymore. It was kind of an important thing. So we go from every extreme to, people saying any kind of sex is fine and just do what feels good. And that isn't true either. The Bible defines sexuality. It tells us what's appropriate and what isn't. And so many people are really messed up because they don't understand what God has to say about it. A very good place to begin your search is by saying, first of all, sex was God's idea. If you start there, you'll be on the right path. It was His idea in the beginning. It's not something gross and dirty. It was designed to help a man and a wife fall in love even more deeply with each other. That's its design. And you have to start there. Now, I could spend, months talking about the subject and never really cover it. And so I'm not going to attempt to do that in this video. But I wanted to give you a starting place in your mind and maybe in your fingers on your computer to begin the process of really discovering what is the case. And folks, you have to start there. I always say that if you want to understand God's grace, you have to start at the cross. And if you want to understand sexuality, you have to start at this basic foundation. It was God's idea to begin with. And if it's His idea, and if it's His design, then find out what He says about it and how He tells you to use it. To use it or to abuse it is really the difference between success and failure. And not everything is okay. Not everything is good for you. It isn't yours to decide what is good and what isn't. If God is the one who designed it, if He's the orchestrator, then it really makes sense to go to Him to figure out how to use it, what's appropriate, and what isn't. So that's all I have to say today, and I'm not giving you a lot of answers. I'm giving you a beginning place for research. It was God's idea in the first place, and God created it for your enjoyment and for falling in love with your wife or husband. So take it from there and begin the process of putting it in proper perspective. God bless you. Have a great day.